Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Jazakumullah brothers for seeing this video. Just in a few minutes, inshallah, we will wrap up. Just as we have seen on our poster that we wanted to give the experience of those that had come with us on the ground. We were 7 members. So very quickly, inshallah, I'll summarize our trip. That we left from here 3 days after the devastation, and we arrived in Istanbul. After meeting the local teams in Istanbul, we moved on to San Leopa. And alhamdulillah, the first day in San Leopa, we were fortunate enough to meet those families that had taken refuge from other cities. So it was Adiyaman, Hatay, the most devastated city, Marash. All the families had flocked into San Leopa. And alhamdulillah, the Muslim brothers, and how they were welcoming and receptive to those families. They had opened their schools, they had opened their madrasas. One family was sharing one room, each room. And people had opened their homes that were vacant, rental homes, etc. They had opened two families, three families staying in one home. So the brothers took us around and they made us visit one family. And we were speaking to the grandfather. We asked him how did it all happen. So he was communicating in Arabic. And we were translating for the brothers. He said that last night, the night before it happened, we went to sleep. We were 18 members sharing 2 flats. And happy family, everything was normal. We went to sleep at night. And after that, I personally said, I do not know what had happened. My eyes actually opened in the rubble. As soon as I opened my eyes, I seen, bricks around me, things around me. My greatest worry was, where are my grandchildren? So he said I started searching for them immediately and trying to get to the next room and the next room. I started finding my grandchildren. Every time I pulled up one body, the child had passed away. Then I pulled up the next body, the child had passed away. Like that I pulled up 7 of my grandchildren. They all had passed away. My son was in the room next door. He said his wife and his 6-year-old daughter had passed away. Now, from our point of view, how do you console a person if someone is telling you that instantly 7 to 8 members of my family have been taken away? How do you console? You don't tell them that I brought blankets for you. You can't tell them I brought some food packs for you. So alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala put it on the words of one of our satis, and he said, Allah Ta'ala had accepted your family for shahada. You are a proud grandfather of shuhada. And look at the iman, they smiled. He smiled and he said, Alhamdulillah. Today, like Mustafa was saying, we enjoy all the benefits and we don't even say Alhamdulillah. These brothers have gone through test after test and they say Alhamdulillah. And we hope that Allah Ta'ala has kept a great ajr. The brothers that have left, 7 of us, when we left that room or that building, I was noticing all the brothers, each one of us was in tears. And I think Ismail also sent a post, or while he was doing the post, he broke out crying. This was our first meeting with his family. Alhamdulillah, we made a plan and with the local partners on the ground, we moved on the next day to Adiyaman. Adiyaman is also another greatly hit city, and the devastation, destruction everywhere. You probably have seen it on the video as well. On media, there is much more of it. But what you see on the ground with your own eyes, it's a total different scenario. That's why my humble appeal and request to every masjid that is out there, every organization, whether big or small, go down yourself and see for yourself, what lessons Allah Ta'ala will teach you there on the ground. We, alhamdulillah, we done our distributions. We visited one tent, and one brother, just by sitting in his tent, we just want to get the feel that how do people live, in these tents overnight, and what are their emotions. For 2 minutes, this brother kept on giving us du'as in Turkish language. Kept on saying, dua after dua, and I'm telling that we haven't given him. He said, no, the fact that you have come here and visited me, that's more than enough. That's the only gift that we need. We need someone to come and console us. And alhamdulillah, we were brothers, we were talking to the brothers there. But what we noticed, that there are many sisters, where there's no one there to go to them and console them. No one there to there to sit down and talk to them. That's why our appeal was also to the other organizations as well as the other masajid, that if you can, make arrangements and take your women folk with you, obviously with mahram, within the perimeters of the Sharia. They need it right now, especially before the month of Ramadan. Then after, alhamdulillah, we moved over to the next city, Hatay, on the third day, or the fourth day we wanted to get into Hatay. And on the way we passed by this town called Murdagi. And literally we were driving for about 30 to 40 minutes, and every building we were noticing is either the building has been dismantled, has been destroyed, or fully onto the ground. And even the roads, the brothers were showing us that within 3 days, alhamdulillah, the government had made up the roads, but there's cracks on the roads, etc. The Murdagi was the same city which their family was from, which we met the first day. So we decided, let us go into the city and see some of the people there. There was a lot of military, a lot of army. We managed to pray our Asr Salah there on the side. We seen 3 children sitting on the side of the road at a roundabout. So we thought, let's communicate with them, talk to them, give them some sweets, chocolates, move on. Those 3 children, we asked them, where are your parents? First they remained silent. Then the son pointed towards, the marketplace. Then the driver told us that the father is gone for shopping. But we asked, where is your mother? And they stopped, they didn't reply. The second time, the third, when we noticed, that the younger one is starting to tear, that's when we said, now we're going to stop the question. Because they do not know where the family members are. We asked, where is your house? So they pointed towards the street, the entire street was destroyed. And they said, our house was there. Where they are living, they're living, a mile down the road in a camp. And these children, we're trying to give them sweets, chocolates, food, money, and they would never stretch their hand out to get it. It was below their dignity to get something. So many brothers, we would go to the camp, they would just wait by the camp, they wouldn't even come to the van. It was below their dignity because they were living lives like you and I. They had their businesses, they had their cars, they had their family members, everything around them. So they were living lives. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had taken it away from them instantly. So alhamdulillah, sorry my brother, the little one, she comes with me for salah as well, everywhere, so, she's actually on the minbar before me all the time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given them everything and taken away in an instant. I always ask a question to the brothers in my masjid as well, that when the floods came in Pakistan, did the people of Turkey knew that this is coming for them? No, they didn't. So what makes us sit in our comfort zone and think nothing is going to happen to us? Therefore, it is time for us to change. And before the evening, we drove into Hatay, just around Maghrib time. And inshallah, Brother Abdul Sattar will explain what happened on that day.